Grab your helmets because we're exploding some content up in here. A few weeks back, I did a video book review for Content Mavericks. This is a book written by the duo Andrew and Pete, and I absolutely loved it and highly recommended it. And I somehow convinced them to come on over and share the secret to creating engaging content that explodes your growth. And I can't wait for you guys to hear what they have to say. But first, pause this video. No, seriously, pause this video and go grab a pen and paper because you're gonna want one. All right, let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, we are Andrew and Pete, and in this video we want to give you the key to explosive growth with your content. Oh yes.
Because let's face it, the world is a very busy place, and if you are just creating content that is vanilla, then you are going to be facing a very steep uphill battle to get the traction you want with your content and ultimately turn that into sales.
There's only two ways to stand out in this world. Number one, be better than everyone else. And number two, be different to everyone else.
And being better than everyone else in your industry is pretty tough, especially if they've been at this for years already, they've already developed their audience, they already know all the tricks of the trade, have all the fancy equipment. So really, the only option that we are left with is to be different.
To stand a chance, you need your content to be unique, different, remarkable, and what we do, we call this your content stamp.
Oh yeah.
And we want you to come up with your very own content stamp today.
Think about it. Anyone that's had any kind of explosive growth with their content usually has some kind of little twist or signature thing that only they do.
Gary Vee, when he first started his YouTube videos for his dad's wine business, his videos absolutely sucked until he started mixing it up and he started doing these sportsman style commentary on wines, and all of a sudden it blew up. Even today he has the Ask Gary Vee show. Every time it's got a little twist, the signature thing that he's known for.
What about Johnny Dumas, a multi-millionaire in just 18 months because he was the very first person to do a daily podcast interviewing the most successful entrepreneurs?
And what about one of our favorite examples, Chubbies? Now Chubbies is a company in America and all they do is make shorts. Now you might not think you can particularly come up with amazing content about shorts, like, hey, blog number 1, here's how to put shorts on. Watch out for blog number 2, how to take shorts off. You know, it's not all that exciting, really.
That second one.
The second one might get a little bit racy. Cheeky.
But let's put Chubbies through our content stamp model for coming up with remarkable content ideas. Now, there's 4 things that you need to think about when coming up with a great content stamp. Number 1 is your brand. What do you stand for? For Chubbies, they're all about fun. They're almost like the opposite of a high-end, pretentious fashion company because they just make shorts for the average dude.
Number 2 is your aspirational message. What does your product or service allow people to do? With shorts, it allows people to actually go out there and have some fun in the sun without getting particularly too hot. Or swimming trunks, that they allow you to actually go out and play some fun water activities, right? So let's play along with that and think about ways that Chubbies can actually create content that allows people to have more fun and get themselves out there. ... in their shorts.
Number 3 is shareability. How can we create content that is designed to get shared? Now, there's lots of different aspects to this, but one important question to ask yourself is, what does the person who is sharing my content look like for sharing it? For Chubbies, could they create content that makes other people look as fun as them when they share it?
Number 4 is delivery. You need to know where your audience is and how they want their content delivered. For the Chubbies audience, that's probably Facebook. That's where people go to talk about all the fun things they did at the weekend.
So bringing all of this together, what do you come up with for Chubbies content stamp? Fun Facebook videos of awesome things that you can do at the weekend with your friends in your shorts.
Oh yeah. Content stamped. And that's exactly what Chubbies have done, and they have grown their highly engaged audience to over 1 million fans on their Facebook page. It's incredible to see.
Now, of course, this requires a little bit more thought, and we've just quickly walked you through the basics here. But hopefully you can see the power of working through a process like this to create a lot more engaging content that will explode, to the sound effect, your business.
Wasn't ready for that.
No, you done well.
Let's get that. So guys, what's your content stamp going to be?
Thank you guys for coming on and sharing the content stamp strategy. I think it is super powerful, so I hope you had your pen and paper handy and were jotting down some notes along the way. Now, I would love to hear from you. Andrew and Pete have generously gifted a copy of their book, Content Mavericks, that we are going to be giving away to one lucky winner. All you need to do is put your content stamp in the comments below. Then make sure you're subscribed to both of our channels. If you hop on over there, you may see a familiar face. I'm not just saying, it might be mine. Their book, Content Mavericks, is packed full of actionable stuff like this. So even if you don't win it, you should go on over and check it out. All of the links are in the description below. And remember, you're someone's reason to smile. So don't give up.